everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Kenzie. If you did not know that, then now you know, and you guys, today we're going to be comparing the Songmont small drippy roof bag to the Songmont mini drippy roof bag. If this is your first time ever seeing me, then hello, I'm so happy to have you. My name is Kenzie. I make a lot of videos about luxury handbags, luxury fashion, travel, jewelry, but mostly handbags. I like those a lot. Today we do have a comparison. If any of that sounds fun to you, if you like the idea, then I would ask you consider clicking the subscribe button and give this video a like, and ding a little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And you guys, without any further ado, let's get into the video. So yes, you guys, hi, how are we? Hope you're having a wonderful day today. I wanted to compare the small size of the Songmont drippy roof bag to the mini. As you know, I did just do an unboxing recently of this mini size, and I wanted to compare the two. So if you are kind of like in between, you don't know which one to get, umming and ahhing about it, then hopefully this video will help. So let's get started. Let's first go over my small drippy roof bag from Songmont. You've seen this bag loads of times. I talk about it quite often because I love this bag. It's definitely a good one, and it's one that I use a lot. I'm not using it a lot right now, but I did use it a lot last year, and I just think this is just a really good bag overall. So here is what she looks like. So if you can see, again, she has this really thick leather top handle, and then on the side she has one of these little flaps, and then on this other side she has another little flap. Here's the back. And then here's the bottom where she does have those feet. And then on the inside, she looks like this. And she has a beautiful kind of chocolate brown interior lining. And she does have one slip pocket inside as well. So that's the overview of the small drippy roof bag. On to the mini size. Here's what she looks like, and of course you can tell the colors are very different, but I just love this color. It's so nice. Here is this color. Oh, this is in the color Ivory, and this is in the color Nightfall, in case you wanted colors. But anyways, here is this. As you can probably already see, this bag does not have the top handle that the small does. And to be honest, I did not realize that when I first ordered this. So yeah, it only has the shoulder / crossbody strap. Here's the front. I love the gorgeous white contrast stitching. And then here is this side. It does have the little flap, albeit, you know, smaller because it is a mini. And then again on the other side. And then here is the back. Again, nothing on the back, just the really pretty stitching. And then this one also does have feet, crazily enough. So here's feet on this one. And then on the inside, I love the lining on this one. I love the lining on both of them, but this one I just think is really nice. It has this really nice, I think it's calfskin. I looked it up the other day, but I forgot what it was. I think it's calfskin on the inside. It's like a suede calfskin, very pretty. So that is the overview of the mini size. So now let's go into like dimensions. So again, we'll start off on the small. Oh, also, and the small does come with a crossbody strap as well. I just don't have the crossbody strap because I never wear a crossbody. I usually only carry a top handle. So if you were curious, why does the mini have a crossbody strap and this doesn't? It does. I just don't use it. So the material is of course the full grain leather, and they're pretty big grains. You can see that the grains are big, but it is very soft though. The dimensions, it is 9.49 inches in width. It is 4.72 inches in height, and then 3.54 inches in depth for the small size. And then let me go to the mini. The mini is also full grain leather. The only difference is that the inside is, oh, sheepskin. That's what it was, not calfskin, it was sheepskin. So still very pretty on the inside, but the dimensions for this one goes 7.09 inches in length, 3.54 inches in height, and 3.94 inches in width. If I hold them side by side, you can see that difference there. And then here they are in the front, side by side. And then regarding the strap on this one, it is adjustable. So it can go from 36.22 inches all the way up to 51.18 inches. So if you wanted to make it super long or shorter, you can do that. And then the same with this one, the minimum strap length is 31.89 inches, and it will go all the way up to 47.24 inches. So now let's go over price point of both of these bags. So starting off with the small Drippy Roof bag, this comes in at $435. So for a bag like this, for it being all leather, for it having the hardware, for it having this really cool, interesting shape that you never see very often, and plus having these like really big extra pieces of leather, and then the inside being leather lined as well, $435 I don't think is like a horrible price. I think that's pretty on par with things like Coach, Marc Jacobs, maybe even like some things in Jacquemus. Tory Burch maybe would be in this category as well. So that kind of realm. I do think it's pretty like a pretty competitive price point. I don't think that it's like too high for what it is or too low for what it is. I think that it's like pretty good in the middle, so $435. And then for the mini size, just take off $100, so it's gonna be $335 if I'm not mistaken. Oh, $330, so it's an extra $5 cheaper, so $105 cheaper than the small size. And I don't think that $330 is bad for this little bag as well. The Coach Pillow Tabby bag in the 18 size, the mini, I think is around $350 as well. So it's kind of just on par with like the Coach mini, stuff like that. So those are the prices. Now let's go over differences, like big differences that you're going to be able to notice when you start using this bag. So number one is going to be, there is no top handle on the mini. And I did not know that when I purchased the mini size. I thought that it still had the top handle. I just did not pay attention to the listing. Like you can clearly see that it's not there on the listing. I'm just silly. So yeah, it just has a long shoulder strap, and they both do again have the crossbody strap. They're both adjustable, but on the small size, the crossbody strap is removable, so I don't have it on me. I think it's still in the Songmont box that it came in because I just don't ever use it. So on the small size, you can take it off, to whereas on the mini size, you cannot remove it to my knowledge. Like I don't think you'd be able to, because if you did remove it, it wouldn't have a strap. Yeah, you can't remove it because it's connected to the little wings. So yeah, so this one is adjustable, but it is not removable, unfortunately, if you care about anything like that. Now, one thing I will say when it comes to the crossbody ness of these bags, the one reason why I don't ever wear the small size crossbody is because it is a little too big for me still. I like my crossbody bags to be on the smaller side, so this right here is a little bit too bulky for me personally to want to wear a crossbody, so that's why I always end up top handling it. But if you really want a cute little crossbody bag, I would totally say the mini size is for you. This looks so cute crossbody because it's very small, and I just think it sits really nicely. You can again adjust it to your desired length if you're like a tall person or a short person. Let me see if I can even show you. It's not gonna, yeah, look, oh my God, it sits so nicely right at the hip, not even too low, just right below. And even you could make it shorter and have it sit up higher if you wanted to, just by adjusting the strap. So again, I think this is so cute crossbody. So if you are a crossbody person, then I would totally go with the mini size, unless you don't mind a chunky crossbody. So if you're someone that likes to crossbody like a Loewe puzzle bag, that bag is a little bit chunky, so it would be a little bit bigger to crossbody. This one would be kind of similar to that. It would just be a little bit more chunky. But if you don't care, this would also be great. All right, another thing that I have noticed about this bag in particular is going to be the strap. So again, it is a crossbody strap, but if you adjust it, there's nowhere to put this. And I hate this so much. So I've already adjusted it. When I first got it, these two were the ones that were being used. So it was at its max length when I got it. So I did adjust it and put it up one further, like one step to make it shorter. But now this little piece of leather that holds the end in place, can't go any further because it hits the little wings. And then you're left with this giant piece of leather just like flapping about in the wind, and you can't do anything about it. I can't imagine how long this piece of leather is going to be when you put it up to the shortest position. It's going to be like this long. And then you're not going to be able to do anything with it. That's what my biggest gripe with this bag, other than the fact that there's no top handle, is that there's nowhere for this extra piece of leather to go. You could, in theory, like put it inside of the little wing right here, but it doesn't go in all the way, and it just ends up like poking out. Can you see that? And that's going to be, again, even worse when you put it up to the shortest position, because then you're going to have double the amount of leather. So I don't love that. I think that is definitely like a design flaw. I think they could have done something different with that. That's just me personally, but yeah, I don't love that. Also on this bag in particular, one of the biggest, most iconic like features of the Drippy Roof bag, it's called Drippy, because when you get all of your stuff in the bag, it does this. It gives it very much like Loewe puzzle vibes. It kind of becomes droopy, then your stuff kind of sinks down and it becomes like slouchy, kind of like a hobo bag situation. It does it really, really, really well on my small size. But on the mini size, since the bag is so small and the leather is not stiff, the leather is pretty flexible and malleable still, but because there's not as much, I don't know how to say it, square footage of the bag, that whenever you put your stuff in here, it doesn't really go down. So like I have my phone, I'll just put in, I don't know what else I can find. I just have like a little light. I'm just improvising. This little thing for my tripod. That's probably good. I don't have anything else here with me, but you can see that I do have the stuff in here, but once I close it, it still doesn't go down. It doesn't have that like droopy effect. It kind of just stays straight. Whereas this one, this doesn't have anything in it and it still goes down. I think that's just because this one is bigger and it has like a wider surface area and there's just more. So the leather has the ability to become droopy. This one I feel like is just too small to be able to do that. So even if I push down, you can kind of see that it does it. And it does it a little bit, but it can't go that far because my phone is like tall enough to where it just keeps hitting my phone. Or if you have, I don't know, a mini pochette accessoire in here or something, it's just everything is a little too tall to get the leather to be able to even go down in the middle. So it kind of does lose the drippy factor. I still think it's adorable and I think it's a really cute bag, but unfortunately I love the drippy aspect of the bag. That's like one of my favorite things. But if you're somebody that doesn't care about that, like if you're just like, oh, whatever, I don't care about the drippy factor, or even if you prefer it, like some people may not like the drippiness. They might think, oh, that's too hobo for me, I'm not into that, and they might like that this one is a tiny bit more structured. So it all just depends on your preference really. But yeah, on this one, maybe with time, or maybe like once you wear it a lot and it like kind of becomes a bit more flexible, and then it would start to kind of like relax a bit more and then go down in the center. I'm not sure, because like, oh my god, if it did that, it would be perfect. Like if it did that all the time, it would be so stinking cute. But the second that I put anything back in there, it's gonna just pop back up. But then let's actually go into like what fits in this bag here. I will link the unboxing down below where I go into like full detail as to what fits in the bag. So if you want to know that, then I would go to that video after this one. This bag still does fit a decent amount of stuff for being so small. For this being a mini bag, it totally fits my iPhone 15 Pro Max. It fits my mini pochette accessoire. You can do sunglasses in here, no problem. It still does have a decent capacity for being so small. So if you're worried that, oh my god, it's too small, it's a mini bag, it's not gonna fit anything, No, this bag does still fit a decent amount of stuff. But you guys, that is my comparison between the Songmont small drippy roof bag and the mini drippy roof bag. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Let me know which one that you like the most. Do you have either one of these? Are either one of these on your wish list? Just leave me a comment down below telling me anything, because I'm nosy and I want to know that. But you guys, thank you for watching this video today. I really hope that you did enjoy it. If you did, then go ahead and click up the like button for me, and then subscribe if you want to, and be sure to ding a little bell down there so you're notified every time I upload. And you guys, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!